is a Cosmic Octave original podcast.
Me and Jake running down the street with a handful of comic books, kicking ass and banging chicks and drinking booze
No, not
and
me.
smoking
Not
weed.
me. I'm married.
Yeah, well,
I'm married.
Jake.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.
What up, my guys? I was like, what's the weird? Because I did what? It's your boy last week. But I do need to apologize on the uploads.
Well, we just also
we have been doing the show weekly, but it's just I've been uploading it inconsistently, and
yeah, you dickhole.
yeah, okay.
I'm Tyler.
45 seconds before you cursed at me.
I didn't curse.
Dickhole is
not a curse word. Fuck is a curse word.
All right, well, 54 seconds then. Why don't we get sponsored? That's a big one right there, my man.
Wait, isn't it 30 seconds
First of all, and then
on YouTube or
time
something?
out, rewind.
What?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna sponsor this show. I don't. At this point, I want to be as brash as possible and still speak freely as I can.
Yeah,
So,
because as soon as you start getting sponsored, you start getting told what
you're
you
on
can
the
and
leash
can't
of these
say.
corporate fucking vampires, man.
I already got a job like that. No, I mean I'm not really, but obviously,
yeah, I know
I
you-
can't
yeah.
express my true opinions
Yeah,
of
man.
things on
We're
the air.
We're the real
at my
pirate
other
radio.
job. And coincidentally, we will always be buried in the algorithm.
It's okay. That's okay.
We already were, but then the AI bots gotten in control, and then they're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, especially because how much we bash on all of these corporations, and we hate them.
Yeah, well, capitalism is just the worst thing to ever happen
when we
to
get to the
humanity.
books,
Oh, we're gonna tear.
I'm gonna
apart
tear
some-
into that shit.
I'm also wondering. I might have to start a Reddit thread, and I'm sure there is one. I hope so.
Oh, there's
About
gotta be.
boycotting Warner Brothers / DC for these stupid fucking dollar covers. I'm serious. There has
Yeah,
to be,
it's
doesn't
It's
there?
ridiculous.
I can't be the only one who has an issue with this.
Yeah,
Did you see what I did there?
yeah.
An issue.
Issue.
Because comic book issues. Yeah. Thanks for following along. No. I got the Wonder Woman annual #1, absolute annual #1, with the extra cover and the annual, $7. $7 fucking goddamn fucking dollars. And no, it's not fucking worth $7 because it's one fucking story. One story.
Oh, jeez. Slow it down.
Sorry.
We're not even 3 minutes in.
Do you think there's a Reddit for that so I can get other people enraged? And why
I'm sure.
I can't be the only one who's pissed about this.
Yeah.
Who was like saying that I literally will be like, the next time I get a pull list, and if I cannot get a coverless fucking issue at the place that I go to, then I will either stop going there or I just won't buy those issues. You're going to have to find another way to get your absolute Wonder Woman and Batman, dude, and Superman. Because if I can't get a $4.99 issue, I'm not paying $5. I'm sorry, I'm not paying $5.99. I'm not paying it for an extra piece of cardboard. That is bullshit, and that is capitalism at its worst. Fuck you, DC.
But don't you
Fuck
need
you.
the 6 or 7 different fucking covers for one issue? But look, I'm all for getting artists' work. I am.
No, under the guise of like, hey, well, let's make so people like variant covers. Let's make the variant covers an extra $1. Okay, have you read about this shit where a couple of big box stores are considering doing a subscription service that you have to pay for before you can self-check out at their stores?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
never gonna fucking stop. They're never gonna stop asking for more money from us, and we already don't have any.
Yeah.
We still only make the minimum wage right now in this country is $7.25. Still $7. That is a goddamn latte. How the hell is an hour of my work not worth a latte, or worth about as much of a latte? That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm done ranting. I'm sorry. I know you didn't expect it. I'm sorry.
It scared me.
I saw it in your eyes and I stopped.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
I'm sorry, everybody in the house. It's ridiculous. We have been fucked in the ass like all the time, all the fucking time. Every fucking day you leave the house and just in the ass all day fucking long. No lube, nothing. No breaks,
Sloppy.
nothing. Yeah, pretty much. And we all have just accepted this because this is what our parents did, and this is what you're supposed to do. And you're supposed to go to college and and do all this other shit. And you're supposed to fucking do it. And you're supposed to feel grateful for having a job that takes away your soul and your life.
All right,
and it gives
we got
you
it.
okay.
Well, the world sucks.
Yeah,
Everything
sorry.
sucks. You
Okay,
don't
I'm
need
done.
the
I know.
reminder
I'm
of it.
sorry.
My
I'm
God.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Jeez. Don't you go to therapy? Why do I have to be your therapist?
No, I need everybody to understand this. What? How far are we in now?
Not even 6 minutes.
All right. Well, let's move forward with the 3 listeners still with us.
Oh my God. It's like you're at a friend's house.
Happy
They're
Valentine's Day,
They're like, hey
motherfuckers.
man, come look at my man cave. And you're like, hey, cool, let's go see your man cave. And you come down there and there's just all these fucking threads and newspaper clippings. And then you're just, and nothing. Look, I want to be clear. I co-sign what he's saying. He's not lying. Nothing he's saying is wrong. I just thought it was, I'm like, well, I'm done ranting. And then immediately launches a nuclear code into another rant. And I'm like, will you shut up, please?
That's why I'm shutting up. It takes me a while, but I get it.
Because I let you have, you look, every man and woman deserves to have a moment of rage. And I allowed that. And then when you jumped into a second one, I had to stop.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
had to stop.
Yeah.
And I said,
You had to put a stop.
but
to
you
it.
can't stop,
Yeah.
Tyler. You know why?
Because I'm wild, yeah.
That's what he would say.
That's what I would say if I wasn't burping away from the microphone. I may not care about yelling into the microphone.
You know what Tyler says every morning when he wakes up?
Are you ready for pain? Are you ready for suffering?
Yeah, I actually said that in a song. What song was it? Every time I wake up, I say, God, you've gone and fucked me once again. Oh, yeah, it's that song Crazy off of 1071.
I want that in every... I wish that was in real life. I could just hit that button. Just,
When? Like, describe a moment today that you could have used that. Or a random moment that you thought about. Oh,
no, just an awkward moment.
Oh,
Because that's how it goes onto my head because I laugh sometimes when I'm nervous. Because I'm like, I got to laugh my way out of here. Also, I still don't know why to this day, just because I like doing the voice maybe, but the inner voice of my mind is the country version of me, like the good old boy version of me.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, tell me more.
Hey,
Tell me-
man.
Okay.
This one.
Uh-huh.
It's a fun voice to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that guy's wholesome. Like, he's what... It's like Captain America, you know. He's like he's the ideal, you know, the good guy.
So let's talk about the voices
American.
in our heads. The voice in my head is just kind of straightforward. I have a douche voice. I'm
glad you clarified that.
No. I have like, I mean, there's different aspects to my, psyche that help me get through the day. You know, I mean. And, there's what my therapist calls your protector parts, And one of my protector parts is this giant douchebag guy with like a backwards hat and like, let's go, man. Yeah, let's drink some Mountain Dew and go snowboard. Like he's a douche, right? He's just a douche. And that's one aspect that the purpose that aspect of my personality serves is to keep me young and
spry.
A little bit young and kind of wacky, I guess. But
I hear music. Like currently, I cannot get that DTMF, that beat out of my head.
What's in my head right now? What's generally in my head is my own music or Golden by Huntrix. I fucking love that song, dude.
My wife loves that song.
I fucking love that song. It's so good.
K-pop. Dude, I tell you, I think hey. You're going to get hit with a copyright because that was so good. They're like, wow, they played the song. Can we... You shut the fuck up. I'm on a.
I'll eat your ass.
Oh, so keep going is what you're saying? If you want that to happen, I'm going to.
Long.
Thank God.
It's a long box.
All right, I'm going first.
Fine. You
I
went
go
first
I think
last week. You did.
Oh, well, then fuck me. You go first,
care.
Captain. Champ. I've been calling people brother and slash sister
Hey, brother.
and or champ a
You got that
lot.
right, sister.
Or queen. Been
Wow.
saying that a lot.
Yeah, that works.
I'm just one of the girls.
You are. I appreciate that about you.
What? Okay, thanks.
So, so the other day,
What is this health and male relationship going on?
I got bored with Newhart for about an hour or
fucking
two.
blew my mind when you said that. Did hell freeze over?
It was Sunday of the Super Bowl. No, it was Monday, I think.
Nothing gets me ready for the
I
big
was-
game like fucking Bob Newhart.
So, nothing gets me all stiff. Bob
Baby?
Newhart.
I told you, you're not Newhart. That's a song.
You're old hard. Old heart.
If they ever could have done
Did
it.
you just get hard?
If he
I'm
didn't-
Newhart.
Because he died, didn't he?
Bob Newhart has died, yes.
Man, missed out. Because Old Heart would have been a banger name for a revival series. Write it.
Yeah. So, I was bored the other day, and I put on. I tried to go to Disney Plus, and it just wasn't working with my stupid Wi-Fi. And I went to my other. I basically have like Prime, Disney, Peacock, and Paramount, basically. And I have Netflix, but that's mainly so my mom can have it on her Fire Stick. I don't really care about Netflix. I don't watch anything there, although I'm sure I could find some stuff. And I found went to Peacock next, and that worked. And it was like, hey. How about this movie, Hunt for Red October, which came out in 1990, and it stars a really young Alec Baldwin. Like if you're probably most people are used to 30 Rock version of Alec Baldwin at this point, especially recency bias because it's more recent. But he at one point was like the hot guy. Like
I mean, I think of Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice,
Like that.
if
young
you've seen
Alec
Beetlejuice,
Baldwin versus now.
if
yeah.
you've seen Beetlejuice, imagine him with jet black hair and
Yeah.
as a CIA analyst, and that's him. So, but my favorite part is Sam Neill's in it. Tim Curry is in it. Who else is in it? God, a ton of fucking guys. You remember LaFours from Mallrats?
Yeah.
That guy who's also in Running Man. He's this Scandinavian actor. He's just a big dude, and he's in a ton of shit. He's also in Running Man. He's Dawson, or he's Killian's fucking bodyguard. And at the end, he's like, "I can't hear you. My steroids."
It's
You remember? Anyway,
been a while since I've seen that one.
he's in that movie.
That's on Disney or Paramount Plus, by the way.
James Earl Jones is in it. Scott Glenn, just a shitload. Curtis. Fuck, I can't remember his name now. But just a shitload of really good actors and stuff. Just kind of starting out in some cases. But the best part is Sean Connery, and I read this a while back, and I hadn't seen the movie since then. But I read this on crack.com. I used to read that website a lot. And there was this thing called like a Pictofacts.
Yeah.
And they would have like different themes. And one of them was like the worst accents in movie history. And one of them was like invariably like Sean Connery because he doesn't do a Russian accent. He just does his own accent, and it's supposed to be Russian. Everybody else in the boat is either European, Eastern European, or is Russian by naturalization, and doesn't have to really work that hard to do a Russian accent. But Sean Connery's like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm Sean Connery. Fuck you. Give me a wig because he was bald at the time. Give me a hairpiece, and I'm gonna talk like this. I'm Sean Connery. I'm Captain Marco Reyes, and I'm from Russia.
I once
I'm
was
from the
James
depths.
Bond. You remember that?
Hey, is this your long box?
Yes. One long box only.
One pin only. But Sean Connery, I read this a long time ago, and it was like the worst accents, and one of them was this Russian expert or anybody who speaks Russian watched the movie, and they were like, yeah, he's not. And they dug deeper, and somebody on set basically said, hey, yeah, when they were doing a take, they'd be like, okay, well, he's got the script, and everybody else would speak their perfect Russian, and he would speak gibberish, and McTiernan would be like, hey, that's not the script, and he would just look at him and go, yeah, I'm not doing that. And everybody else in the fucking scene invariably would be like, I'm cool with that. It's Sean Connery, man.
I was trying to see if there's a clip of him in the movie.
I'll bet you if you do YouTube, just go Sean Connery Red October. I'll bet you there's a thing.
Yeah, because I have to see. I have to.
But it's great because he's awesome. It's fucking Sean fucking Connery, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
he's great. Do you have anything?
I'm pulling it up.
But it's a really good like techno thriller. There's a lot of politics involved. The guy who plays the Secretary of State is fucking incredible, and he's in a ton of other shit, and he doesn't get enough roles. I think he's dead now, but he was in a bunch of stuff.
I'm just showing.
Guess what? 1 plus
It's okay.
No,
I know. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Yeah,
I just turned it down because of the ad.
I
But
get you.
I just want to hear because it's the opening scene. I just.
Oh
wanna
yeah.
see-
We
I
can
want
do
to play
that.
the whole thing, but I
No,
just
it's
want to get to him talking
That's fine.
because I have to hear his Russian for myself.
It's great.
You just hold on. Let me get to the Camaro sec. Cold.
Wait, he says it again. He says cold and hard. Wait.
And hard.
Like somebody like who spoke Russian watched that and they were like, he's not even saying a fucking word. Like,
Lips aren't even moving.
no, my favorite part is his first line is
Buschlager.
It probably said something and he was like, no, I'm not saying. And like, look,
You thought about
you
it?
heard? Yeah, he's like, no. You've heard about like Marlon Brando on the set of Apocalypse Now, right? One of the greatest actors of all time, okay, arguably. Also one of the nuttiest and wackiest, just whack job.
What's the one movie where he's in a
fuckface.
Speedo? And there's a pistol. You know what I'm talking about?
So anyway, as I was saying, Marlon Brando on the set of God. You just add the. If you were like furthering the point, maybe, but you're just so. Anyway, no, you're fine. I love you, bro. Marlon Brando and Speedo. That's something I never wanted to
No,
see.
Sean Connery's in a Speedo.
I don't know. So. God. Jesus. Maybe a Bond movie. So. Yeah, I'm almost done. Okay. So anyway. But Brando on the set of Apocalypse Now, he showed up and he was like, I didn't learn any of my lines. And they're like, so what's going on? And he's like, I'm just going to do monologues. You film me and then you use that to make your fucking movie. And he was like, what? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, well, I guess, okay.
Cue cards.
So if you ever see Apocalypse Now, that whole sequence with him at the end, if you can find it on YouTube, is watch. You can do the entire take where he literally goes, I'm gonna talk. You just start recording, and then I'll blah blah. And it's just him rambling. And Coppola had to fucking cut that up somehow and make it make sense with fucking Martin Sheen's part. And it's just nuts, right? But it works. It fucking works for the movie. The movie is a fucking tiger, man, right? And this movie is not like that, but it is the same kind of like, I'm Sean Connery. I don't have to do shit. You know, like I didn't audition for this role. It was given to me. I've gotten to a point in my career where I don't audition. Roles are offered to me. Okay, I don't go out and seek roles. They're offered to me. And you guys said, hey, well, you would make a great Marco Ramius. And I said, I agree. And then you're all like, oh, we need you to speak Russian. And I was all like, I don't think so. I don't think you know, but you guys came to me. If you don't like the way I do it, then you guys can go and get fucking somebody else or whatever. And that is why, as much as I hate that guys like that are running our world right now and that they're fucking child-killing cannibals, not like Sean Connery, but that kind of attitude about things, like I don't have to do, you know, I hate that. But on a lesser scale, like Sean Connery, where nobody's getting murdered or eaten, I kind of like when people are like, oh, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm gonna not speak Russian. Also, again, it is a really good movie, and considering it was done before CGI was really largely used, they had to build a lot of those subs from scratch to like the outer hulls to like do a lot of like. There's a whole sequence where they get the entire crew of the Red October out onto its deck to get them evacuated. Like that had to be built.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, hats off.
Back when they used practical effects.
They kind of had to. They didn't really have a choice, yeah. So, but it's really neat, and I enjoyed it. And again, if you have a chance, it's a good movie, and yeah. Excuse me. I'm done.
Okay.
Love you.
So yeah, I have been playing Assassin's Creed because I haven't played a single player game where I just really dove in and like a open world kind of game in a while. I mean, yeah, I've been excuse me, I've been playing Baldur's Gate, but I've been doing that. It's still been co-op because I've been playing with my wife. Like I haven't just had a game that just I've been soloing.
What's Baldur's Gate?
It's an RPG. It's like D&D.
Okay.
I was like, well, I was just trying to think of a single player game, and then a friend of mine had mentioned Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So I was like, okay. It was on sale for like $20 or whatever, so I picked that up in the DLC, and I just kind of been playing through it. So like some of the gripes that I've had with because the Assassin's Creed series, so when it originally was coming out, those very first games, I was in high school. So I had played through Assassin's Creed 2. I didn't play any of the spin-off sequels from Assassin's Creed 2. And then I played Assassin's Creed 3. And then after that, I didn't play Black Flag or any of the other games after that. And then I hopped back in when I found Odyssey on sale, which is in ancient Greece. And I'm a sucker for ancient Greece and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I'll play that. I enjoyed it, but there was a part where I just gave up, where I was like, there's just too much here, and I'm never going to finish this. And I just stopped playing it. Because I do think that game...
Fucking quitter.
Well, that game had a grind issue, and I definitely think this game has it
grind
too.
Issue?
Where you just... Well...
Oh.
You know what I mean? Where they intentionally gate your progress so you'll...
Oh, yeah, of course.
Buy shit to cheat.
Of course.
And, yeah.
But I never do that. And like,
no, I don't either.
Yeah, but...
No, especially because, one, this game is made...
But there are rich motherfuckers out there who will buy all that shit, and you have to play against those fuckers to even get anywhere, and you can't because they bought all the...
Anyway.
Here. You need 2, and I have 2.
See? What was I doing? What was I saying?
Sorry.
You complain about me interrupting you. This is revenge. No bullshit. But so, well, one, yeah, this game came out 5 years ago, so I already bought it on sale, and it came out 5 years ago, and fuck Ubisoft. So there's fuck them. I don't give a shit.
Fuck you guys.
And by the way, they don't care either
piece of
because they fucking
shit.
got my money.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's how I can justify it. I was like, yeah, if I buy their game, I'm never buying their games at full price because they said even though you buy your games, you don't really own them. So I'm like, well, then I'll pirate your games, or I just won't play them, which is usually what I do. I don't pirate games. I'm kidding. I just won't play because I don't have a PC.
Yeah, we can't.
I only play on PS5. So I was like, well, either I won't play them, or if I do ever play them, I'm going to play them on sale. So that's what I did. I am enjoying. The problem is, I think the game, my issues with Odyssey are kind of similar to what I have with this one, where it's a fun game. I am enjoying myself, but it has its flaws, just like everything, right? But its flaws can be real annoying at times. I think there's sometimes the game, like, I think the game does a good enough job telling you things, but there's so many elements to this game I just don't feel like are explained that I just kind of stumble upon and kind of just like, oh, well, this would have been useful to know earlier. I could have done this or whatever. But overall, I'm enjoying it. I love the fact that it's because this one is set in obviously with the title, you could guess it's set in the Norse era. But it's your story is you're leaving Norway into going in. It's the Vikings that left Norway and went into England. So a lot of the gameplay, a lot of the loop is you're going out in the open world and just doing things. You have a main storyline and you have these arcs that go along, and there's these multiple storylines you're dealing with. But it really is. It's so much different. It's such a it's so.
Do you fight any dragons?
Not that I know of.
The fuck.
Oh, you'll love this. But so it's really cool because you can still go back to Norway and do things. But I just love the idea of because in the DLCs that come out, you go into France and you go into Ireland, and you deal with like Celtic, Celtic mythology and things like that, and it's kind of it's really cool. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen like.
Oh, well, all right. Let me talk about something I don't even know anything about.
No, I'm saying I've seen the gameplay and stuff of it, and it looks kind of interesting. No, but most of the gameplay loop is being a Viking. It's really just a Viking RPG because you're just pillaging. Like, the whole thing is, like, one of the core loops is you need to build up your settlement.
Yeah.
Because you move your people from Norway into England because your adoptive brother, who is a prince in this kingdom, was denied kingdomship, and it was given to this ally that helped him in this war, and or this blood feud that they were having. And so you guys move into England to establish your own identity, right? But while you're doing that, the whole loop is you need to build up your settlement, and by building up your settlement and building stores with merchants and all this other stuff, you have to pillage. And so you're just going on what they call raids. Mm-hmm. And I am having way too much fun being a Viking because it is undeniably fun because, one, you hop on the boat, you go, and, like, if you go for a while, you can just essentially do, like, a fast travel option where you just hold a button and it says just follow the river and take me to my destination, you know? But while it goes, they sing. Like, your crew, you go, sing me a song, and your crew sings with you. And it's that... And then you hit a button, and it just says raid, and you hop on the shore. And before you do it, you go, like a big fucking war horn. And you guys all just raid this place, burn it down, take all their shit. And morally...
Well, that's real nice.
Morally, it's fucked. But gameplay-wise, it's fun. But what I loved about it, too, because I bought this, like, Berserker pack, so I got this specific armor.
Would you like to make some fuck berserker? Did he just say make fuck?
Hey, can I... You interrupted me now, man.
Yeah, for the first time in like 5 minutes.
So I have like this berserker armor.
I'll let you get a couple of thoughts out before
and,
I just shit all over
it's like
here.
a bear head on it and stuff, and you can literally wear a bear helmet if you want, like a full-on fur.
So do you know about the berserkers? Like the real story?
No, but can I just finish this so
Sure.
I just wrap this up? But I did notice that there's also options to customize your ship to look like the bear, and so I changed it to have a bear head on the ends of them of the ship, and then I noticed all their shields had fucking bear claws on them. I'm like, I'm such a sucker for this because I love it. Well, and then the sails have like a berserk. It's a special berserker sail, and yeah, it's the little details like that I love.
Special berserker sail.
But then I got some new armor. Doesn't matter.
Did you know?
Oh, but the best part, to wrap it all up, you can play on it. Like, Asgard is like a full section. So, like, you go in this hut, you talk to this lady, you drink this potion, and you have these, like, dreams, essentially, and you, like, are essentially living out memories of one of the Aesir gods. And so there's actually a sequence where you have a fight with frost giants on the Rainbow Bridge.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Berserkers would literally, like, they'd whip themselves into a frenzy, into a murderous, violent frenzy, and they would cover themselves with feces and blood.
These real
Yeah.
people? Okay.
The Vikings had berserkers,
Oh.
and they would scare the shit out of everybody because they would just
Sounds
run into
horrifying.
battle.
Covered in shit and rage.
No, blood and shit
And rage.
completely naked.
What? What?
That's what scared the shit out of most people was that they had no armor and they were like, "Oh my
Wow,
god,
these
why
people do
are
not
they
care
immortal?
about death.
Are they immortal?"
Are they gods? Yeah. We don't know. Are they demons?
Dude, at that time nobody knew nothing about nothing.
Nothing about know-how.
Nothing about nothing means something about you. See, just make up songs
Like that, America.
like that, America. And no, it ain't Masked Singer. And by the way, shows like that helping our downfall. Just want to let you know.
I heard everything. Tyler Allen.
Sorry, but I mean, look.
All right, let's get into
We're guilty.
Tyler,
of it, dude. What we're doing right now.
I owed.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Come on.
Might as well quit.
Oh, whatever.
Big bitch. You've been nothing but negative since I hit record tonight. Nothing but negative.
Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Unless we're talking about Newhart, then you'll light up like Christmas.
So what were you talking about?
I'm never watching that show.
I know.
Ever.
I
Even
know.
if there's a fire.
I
Anyway.
know.
Last week I made...
Oh, what does he say?
I'm not calling him dad.
Oh.
Well, he better not get my face.
I'll
I'll drop that motherfucker.
I'll drop that motherfucker. Brandon!
So what I was saying was America is like, no, I'm kidding. It was
Box of chocolates.
Wonder Man is what I promised. You completely fucking derailed me.
How did I derail you? You just went off
No,
on how awful of a human being I am.
No.
I just had to sit here and take it.
Yeah. So Wonder Man, I finished it.
Mm-hmm.
Watched all 8 episodes. And,
Great.
We can officially talk about the whole thing.
I liked it.
So where do you want to start? I mean, I enjoyed it. It was a great slice of life story.
Well, first of all, how did you like the Great Lakes Avengers reference?
Nice. I also
Is that the second one that we've seen now? Because didn't they...
in She-Hulk? No.
Mr. Invincible has been in something?
Oh, yeah, he was in She-Hulk.
Was he? Yes,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I said no, but yeah, he was because he tries to kill. Doesn't he jump out the window in that
I
one?
gotta watch She-Hulk again.
Because he's
Yeah.
cheating on his wife.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's the second one. Yes.
Take that, CTE. Because
Damn.
I did have a few concussions.
Wow.
Football,
Sorry, man.
Football, man.
But yeah. So first things first is
Let's talk about. I think it would be great if we just talk. First, let's talk about the cameos. The 2 celebrities that played themselves.
Mm-hmm.
In episode 2, we see Simon and Simon's having trouble with his. He's trying to do a self tape. He's just having trouble with his. He's getting in his own head about this audition, this callback. Or we're trying to get this callback. So he goes. Trevor takes him to his friend, his celebrity friend, to help him, Joe Pantoliano.
Joe Pants.
Joey Pants, baby.
I love how every time Simon got pissed at
He said his full name.
Yeah, Joe you suck, Joe Pantoliano.
That was my favorite thing. So he goes to him and he's trying to get this big speech, and then it's the whole thing of because I think we talked about this last week. But yeah, he was. Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah.
In the back of my mind, I was thinking, is he gonna? I did not think about this at all, but I was like, wait, didn't he? Because it connects in that second episode. Because he goes, why wasn't I called about this movie? And he tries to get it right. Trevor getting the role, but then him ultimately getting it and having that joke in the last episode. Having him be the Barnaby in the last episode. How he did
he does. You even said like he makes a joke. They make a reference to my favorite movie, which is that wasn't just Midnight Run. That wasn't just De Niro and Ronan. That was a trio. That was a triumvirate. That was you.
He was great in that as well. I mean, he's not lying.
And then he talks about the steak scene in Matrix.
Yeah.
Every time I see that, man, I just think, that steak looks good.
Actually, it does. It does.
It does.
I always make the joke that his character is the only sane one because he's right. If I know that this world is the Matrix, just like this world that they're talking about in the movie, because this world has to be the Matrix, right?
Right.
Because we've got to be in the worst time.
Yeah.
But what he was saying makes a lot of sense. Because I'm like, fucking put me back in then. If this slop is my food.
No, would it really surprise you that we're like the 10th iteration of this shit, and we're we're finally the iteration of humanity that is accepting of what's happening? Like they kept pushing it, and
Well, stuff comes in
every
cycles.
time we revolted, they just got rid of them, and then just like grew another crop of humans like us. Yeah, would it surprise you?
You
Wouldn't
notice
surprise
it's
me
the
at all.
peaceful people that always get killed. I'm just saying.
It wouldn't surprise me at all. But
Throughout
yeah,
history, the peaceful activists are the ones that die.
But Joey Pants was great. The Doorman episode is great.
The Doorman episode, we should talk
the
about.
episode where they go to the drug dealer's house because the kid has the GoPro of him is hilarious. The whole sequence. You have to try these. You have to try. You have to try the peach ring. Come on, man. Come on.
Well, that sequence is crazy too, because the whole cop show and then him getting the call back. I just love that whole.
Well, it's
sequence.
the cops and then the other people.
Yeah, the damage control dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Doorman episode is a weird one because the end of episode 3, Simon finally shows his power. He's having an argument with his brother, and he unleashes his powers in the kitchen. So Trevor finally sees it firsthand.
Yeah.
And he's like, nobody else has seen that outside of my family.
Mm-hmm.
And he mentions the Doorman, and then we lead into the very next episode is black and white, and a bottleneck episode in a way, but it isn't because it does add to the narrative.
So, in the very first episode, when he signs up for the Wonder Man auditions, he hands him a sheet and says, "Here's your Doorman waiver."
Oh, I don't.
So
okay, yeah.
I didn't either.
If you go back and watch it,
I think I knew. I did catch it when they did it in the first episode because I was like, okay, because I knew from reading about it that that he couldn't have powers being an actor.
Right.
I knew that was part of the story, so I think that's why I noticed it. And I was hoping, I was like, oh, I hope it's the Great Lakes Avenger douchebag.
Yeah.
And of course it was. Well, not really.
But anyway, no, the whole thing was interesting because we don't really. It's kind of left open how he got his powers, but essentially is this dude who was working this club that sometimes Josh Gad shows up to, which is an amazing cameo. He's just fantastic in this because he's such. I love it. I will always love when an actor plays themselves and is a total douche. I will always think that's funny and always enjoy that. Because hey,
He's
look,
really good.
because look, they don't take themselves that seriously. Good on them. And then him doing the Olaf fucking rap thing. Oh
It's summer. I was just dying. I didn't even know that was an actual song.
Ding dong. So yeah, we find out that he gets these powers from this goop in the trash, and he can essentially his body's a doorway.
Yeah,
it's a portal.
So he saves everybody, including Josh.
There's
Gad
a club
from the
on fire,
yeah.
and everybody goes through him,
which is weird.
He's like,
go through me,
and he's just like, do I just
do it? What? Yeah.
Because the best part is he
Gad
tries to be heroic, and this fucking part the seas of people to get to him, and then he just stops while they're still burning alive. He's just like, do I just go like just right? Because again, in his defense, I don't know how I would walk through. Say, walk through me, dude. Because I feel like I'm just gonna run into you. What the fuck you? And then he does it. Yeah. Then everybody gets saved, and then Josh Gad gives him a role in his movie Cash Grab, where there's a whole plot device. Of
It's an Ocean's 13 type of shit,
and they use him as the doorway of taking the money out, and he becomes a celebrity.
They keep trying to figure out how to do the big twist in the writing room,
right? And he goes, "I got an idea."
He's like, "Hey, how about my
bodyguard?"
Because it's a big story.
Because he likes to use him because he can get him
saved
away.
all those people.
He can get him away from paparazzi.
Apparently, they can. Mario Lopez.
Entertain. I love how he was used as the exposition. It was Entertainment Tonight. That's fucking funny to me too. But he shows that he has these powers, but they don't fully, and I don't mind this because I like that. Okay, whatever this guy had, there was a limit to it, because as he's going along, he's starting to realize it's getting harder and harder for him to become this doorway.
Well, no, he starts drinking and shit because his life sucks.
Yeah.
Because he's a one note.
Yeah.
There's
Ding
literally
dong is his catchphrase, and that's all he says.
There's literally one where he goes on just to be a douchebag.
Oh my god, the potato sack. I
Yeah.
remember that, and he was trying to sell a product. The first one, what was the first one?
Oh,
And it
the
failed.
steam burns. Oh, I don't know.
But the potato sack one was
Yeah.
causing steam burns, yeah. And so then, he gets the call to save his career by doing Cash Grab 2.
And he's drinking heavily.
And while filming, he is hungover, and he fucking is trying to. Josh Gad's big. It's the big sequence. They're throwing the money bags through him, and then the whole thing where he fucking gets. So Josh Gad's trapped in this doorman dimension.
We never find out.
We don't know where he is.
We never find out where he's at. Nobody knows. The guy.
He pukes. So
Well, the guy himself doesn't even know where.
Yeah, he doesn't know where this shit
understand his own
goes.
powers.
Yeah.
So he has
Why
no
would
idea, and like everybody's just like, "Where is he?" And like nobody knows.
Which is a thread that never gets answered, which is fine.
I think
Who knows?
at some point maybe, but who cares? I mean, it's
Yeah,
funny.
that's a crucial
just
plot
never-
point in Avengers Doomsday is fucking them finding Josh Gad.
I can lead you guys out. Just call me
Dr. Doom
Jacob.
killed Josh Gad. That's what we're doing this for.
So, so then we go back to the story, and the audition episode is really good, because Simon keeps fucking up. He's trying so hard to like when he punches the one actor through the head, and
scared the shit out
me too. But then I realized, but then of course it's a dream sequence.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But the guy who plays the director is really good. He was in
Superman.
He was in Superman. But just the whole sequence of him trying so hard to like be the guy. When he goes out on the balcony and Trevor
that was
follows
great.
him. It just tear up. It just made me tear up
Yeah.
because it's one person showing love and compassion and kindness to another.
And
Somebody is their friend and they're hurting and they need help.
Let's go from there. So, I did not imagine Yahya Abdul-Mateen and Ben Kingsley to have so much chemistry with this show, but
Yeah.
because you and I were talking about it, and it really is a show that's this like slice of life story of the Marvel universe. It's doing something that Marvel hasn't done in a long time, and do an interesting, different origin story to a character, and it's it's a multitude of things. It's also Ben Kingsley getting a chance to do this character again and do the Mandarin again in a certain way, and it really is this show about friendship. At the real core of it, all that other shit is true, but at the core of it, it's a show. It's simply just a show about friendship and two friends who found each other through the beauty of movies and the beauty of acting and art.
It really is. I think the ultimate, to extrapolate a little bit on that, is how two people who may have nothing in common other than their shared passion for acting, and that all this other stuff comes from that, the movies and everything. But acting is the thing.
Yeah.
How you can connect with anybody from any walk of life and anywhere if you share a passion with them. And that's a good analogy for our times because the people in power want us divided.
And I also think it's a great story about loving art.
Yeah.
And the importance, like the part where, again, going back to that second episode where Joey Pantoliano says, Joey Pants says, it's just a job. And Trevor goes, it matters. Acting matters. And it's just like a moment of like, and then, that thing on the balcony was so great too, because it's so true. If you're someone that's ever done anything creative, that's a beautiful description of what art is. Art is just living and experiencing and hurting and loving. And I tear up thinking about it because you're just sharing your pain with everyone. You're sharing your emotion, your love, your pain, your whatever, your disgust, whatever it might be.
Ultimately,
it's a weird one to share. Don't well, unless something's gross.
Ultimately, he gets the part in the movie, and he finds out that Trevor's been working for Damage Control, and he freaks out and breaks the set.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know what to do, but Trevor decides to take it upon himself to pretend he was the Mandarin the whole time, and that was him who did it to save Wonder Man's career, to save Simon's career. They finish the movie, and you leap forward to like the premiere, right?
Well, and even before that, there was a profile of him by this like prolific writer that he's known for like being really mean.
Yeah, that
but
that screwed stuff up.
I love that episode because
that's how he finds out that Trevor was on the payroll.
Right.
Why did you get arrested?
I wanted to address something on that because I thought there was a beautiful little theme that was running through that episode, and I am someone who struggles with this, where you have every person has a problem. And again, I did not expect to be thinking this fucking deeply about Wonder Man, by the way. But everyone has this in them where they struggle with perception, and they struggle with how other people perceive them. And that episode is such a great example of that, because that theme this whole time is he is so worried that, and they touch on it in the third episode, where he feels like he's so hated and people don't love him and don't like him. And he's so worried about that. But everybody that talked about him said amazing things about him. And it's like, that is a good message, and that's such a thing to think about. It's like you are your own worst critic. You know, you are not as bad as you think.
I fucking live it every day.
People don't view you as badly as you think they do.
Oh yeah, I know.
And you know what I mean. And that's such a relatable episode, and this show is so deeply human. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's also a little bit of superpowers. And you were right. You were talking to me about how there isn't like a big fight, but there's like these big monologues, and like that's what I'm saying. I did not expect to be thinking this deeply about Wonder Man, and it just goes to show you. If anybody wants to tell you there's superhero fatigue, it's like, I agree with this wholeheartedly when people say this. It's not that. It's people want good stories. Mm-hmm. Wonder Man was fucking awesome, and I enjoyed the shit out.
When the costume guy keeps bringing him sunglasses, and he's like, and then he finally brings him the actual pair.
Yeah.
That was pretty special, because he's like, because that guy went out of his way for him.
Oh, and when you find out the reason why this movie matters so much to him, holy shit, man. Stabbed me in the heart, because movies were so important to me and my dad. And that was like, fuck. But you know what? Hats off to this fucking team, man. This show was incredible.
And then the best,
so much better than what I could have
imagined. We haven't even gotten to the end, which is even better.
Yeah.
We see the movie comes off with a big success and everything. They're talking about a sequel. My favorite part was when they're walking away and like, we could get together just to talk about it. We won't do it, but we could talk about it. They're talking about a sequel, which obviously they're going.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm above sequels, but because he's like, think of the money we can.
Yeah.
By the way,
there's no reason we can't get together and discuss it.
Don't you think it's also kind of funny that Marvel is kind of poking fun at Martin Scorsese and there's like other auteur directors?
Oh yeah,
because even this auteur director is not above making a movie like that, and it's just like, it's a fun little cheeky thing to be like, fuck you, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing wrong. Like we've already talked about Martin Scorsese and all his shit with that, but I just think that was also a funny.
The Saints on Fox Nation. Fuck you, Marty.
I just think.
Fuck you,
I
dude.
just think that was a fun little thing of like making fun of like the auteur director thinking he's above it, but then be like, well, I want to make a sequel. I like this movie, and I want to make a sequel,
Yeah. But then they ask him what his plans are, and then it just cuts to like 6 months later or something, and he's in Oklahoma. Is that where it is?
I think so. But you don't know what it is. But you think he's with this like just good down home stereotypical.
We open on a scene and this guy's
All
like, I don't
American,
know why you want to follow me around, but you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Come have dinner with us. And
he does the approach.
The kid's like, can I tell all my friends? He's like, no, you absolutely cannot tell anybody.
And he does the approach the reporter used on him in the last episode, where he's like, I'm here. I'm a fly on the wall. I'm here to observe you. So we find out later he finally goes to work with the guy, and we don't know where they're working. And
we start to see things.
Yeah, but we finally see where they're going, and they go in the hall, and they pull in on it. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what's this guy? What's his game here? And then it cuts, and you see DODC, and I was like, this motherfucker is what I thought in my head. Like, he's gonna break Trevor out.
What I would like to see at some point is the guardsman. I'd like to see some guardsman armor.
Mm.
That's the guys. Basically in the comics, the government steals Stark's technology, among others, who steal it. But what they do is they create this armor called the Guardsman, and it's just a rip off of Iron Man's armor, but it's green. And I would like to see that because we've seen the Vault many times, many different iterations. I would like to see the Guardsman at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then with the big thing where and it was.
We still don't even know what his powers are, and who cares?
Well, I know it's something he can manipulate ion energy, is what they mentioned.
Sure.
Because he says.
But like at the end when he grabs him and he's like, hold on, and they show his feet like doing something, and then he just like.
He like vibrates out of there.
Well, no, but they show him like from far away.
Shoot out of there, yeah.
And that's it. And it's like awesome.
Because the guy who is in damage control, that main guy, he says in one of the episodes, if he truly has the ability to manipulate iron energy, he's extremely dangerous. So they think it's the whole iron. Yeah.
So to reiterate, Wonder Man in the comics does not manipulate ion energy. He's made of ion, but we understand that Marvel has to do different things, which...
I mean, they changed fucking Miss Marvel, so when they changed...
They changed Miss Marvel, and then
in the dumbest way.
No, but I don't mind that so much. I do mind that they changed it so that she wouldn't be confused with Mr. Fantastic, and then you just fucking completely botched it in the movie.
Didn't even...
Hey, here's him stretching out his arm a couple times.
No blankets, no towels.
Where's the fucking balloon, Richards, dude?
Where's the
Come
parachute?
On. Yeah!
Brad Bird did it. Brad Bird did it
again
with a Pixar studio.
The only thing that we came up with, the only reasoning that could have been was that they did screen tests and it looked really stupid, like a big.
I'm sure people said the same thing about that Goblin mask for Spider-Man, and I'm like, that looked pretty cool to me.
Yeah, I wish they would have used that.
The old comic looking one.
Yeah, the one that moved.
Yeah.
It scared the shit out of kids in the 90s. Anyway.
You know what would have been real scary is if you saw that mask saying, oh, damn it.
Does it, like, unhook after a while?
Finish it! Finish it!
By the way, showing my kid the Raimi Spider-Man movies, he's enthralled.
Wonder Man.
And those movies are a wonderful...
Give it a grade.
Are a wonderful love letter to Kirby Lee era comics.
Give a grade. I give
it
an
A+. Because I felt things I didn't know I could feel watching Wonder Man.
Felt things.
No, it's a deeply human, deeply
before we of course,
beautiful story about friendship.
Before we move on to books, I just want to give a big shout out. Go fuck yourself, Darren Aronofsky, you piece of shit. You didn't hear about this history AI generated history series he did on YouTube? Executive producer.
No.
Hey, go fuck yourself, Darren Aronofsky. You too, James Cameron.
You too, James.
What? Those fuckers are fucking eating at the fucking trough of AI. Go fuck yourselves. I'm glad that now you've made it that you're just going to fuck every other artist that ever comes behind you.
Fuck him right in the butt.
Anyway. Oh, we got a sounder. Come on. Come on.
Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah.
I could write a book about what you don't know.
Come on.
All right, sometimes when
Don't
we do
bullshit
yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Come on. Fucking Arnold, dude. Fucking Arnold.
I'm telling you, when he goes, don't talk to me.
Be a morning for a week.
Why? Because
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
All right, first book.
You're just gonna have that on loop all the whole day
This is
after
me
he dies.
That sounds weird. So first book. Sometimes Tyler brings me a gem, and sometimes we find something real fun.
Well, I saw this number one, and
So I saw it.
so I saw
his comic book.
his comic book
shop.
I was I always walk into the comic book shop and I go directly to the back where the new issues are for that day, because it's always Wednesdays, new comic book day, and they've all had them all out. And then I grab what I think is cool, and then I go back and get my pull list, and I buy all those, and I go. And this last week, I was there, and I saw this thing, and I was like, duh. And then I saw half dwarf, half orc, all dork. And I'm like, fuck yeah. That looks neat. And sure enough, it turns out to be an interesting...
Oh, I didn't even look at the Lands of Sunder Rain.
Oh, yeah, dude, you got to read all of them. They're great.
So anyway, this is a book that's written and drawn by Brett Bean. Jean-Francois
The Scar.
Beaulieu was coloring, and then Nate Picos did the lettering and the logo design. So, we got... essentially what's happening is there is a conflict between the good and evil along this place called the Scar. It's like a schism in these lands.
The West is good and light, and the East is dark and evil. And where those two lands meet is called the Scar.
All right, so it's the land of Sunderrain. So on the dwarf side, we got the Dwarven
Jesus.
Thunder Caves, Hammerfall, Banshee's Blight, the Sea of Pain.
Well, you can read those later.
Fiddler's Cover, Heaven's Spleen. There's just a few of them. There was one other one I wanted to say because it was Bitter Beard Canyon.
Yeah, they're all great.
So yeah, Dork Days Ahead, by the way, is the name of it. So essentially, what's happening is we see our hero Dork with this magical shield that is just an eyeball on a shield, and just wants to kill shit.
It just wants to kill shit, and we also find out later that it's a person.
Yeah, so the
shield is possessed by a cursed person.
This starts with these orcs eating a unicorn, and they're playing with his severed head, and the dork is trying to just chill and just
he's trying to stay hidden.
And the shield says, "Fuck it, we kill him." Yeah. So then the shield goes, "Creature of the dark and beings of light, leave the Scar before you're all doomed." Yeah. And then he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "It just the the dialogue between those two is great." But then he's like, "Shut up!" And then he lands, and then he's like, "They're all like, it's the dork, it's the prophecy." I want to talk about the enemy and the names that make me laugh. What was the frog one? Oh, that's lazy. Oh. Yeah, he's like, Frizzard, you're a frog wizard, so your name is Frizzard. That's just lazy. Yeah, it's like, but your name's Dork.
Yeah.
So, like, they kill the Dork, so then the shield is like, violence, and just starts helping him murder these things. He's slinging that shit like Captain America. Mm-hmm. And he's like, leave the meat so he can eat something. Yeah. And then he goes to a bar. Everybody's fighting, Oh, the fucking chicken bit was great too, where they're like, "Get back to the kitchen, chicken," because he's trying to break up a fight.
Yeah, and he accidentally kills the chicken.
So they breaks into a brawl, and then Dork kills everybody, and then he accidentally kills. He goes into his orc rage and kills chicken, or does he?
That's the best part, is that it's a chicken with his head cut off, literally.
Yeah.
But the ghost head, there's so much about this book that I like. There's so much about it. There's
it's just the right level of puns and silly humor.
Yes, it's not corny, and it's not...
And it's still adult. Like, it's still violent and gory.
Yeah.
But it's also very funny.
It's clever in such a way that it's not winking at you.
My favorite part of the book is when they... So the issue ends essentially with everybody going after the dork. Right? But the beauty of it is he does it panels side by side of the light and dark realm, and they're literally the same fucking thing.
Yeah, it's the same guy almost.
The dialogue is even the same, because one's panel will be the light side saying it, and the dark side will say it.
Obviously not the same guy, but the same...
The dialogue is he finishes the other guy's sentence. Well, and I love
flip
that.
sides of the same coin.
And then they both have them side by side, and they pick their champion, Gollum Spear, the dwarf, and Olivine, the dark golem.
Yeah.
And then, they're both coming after the dork.
So I think I'm going to read this.
Hey, I enjoyed that.
Here, let me see that real quick.
It's a fun book. See, and that's what I'm saying. That's the beauty of comic books. You can have very serious, deep books, and then you can have really fun stuff like that. So, big fan. I give it an A.
That's his...
Yeah, Brett Bean.
Just his head with a bunch of blood.
Yeah.
Like, you got to love that shit.
Oh, the back of it's my favorite, too, because it's just the shield with the eyeball.
Here, put that in the thing.
It's an image book. And whenever we can get art, indie books like that or something like that, where it's out of what we usually talk about with like the usual superhero stuff, I love it. Especially something like that. Really fun.
Yeah, something really other than what we normally.
The tights and the capes.
So I don't really want to like.
No, I'm not gonna break this one down.
Yeah,
but let's talk about it either way.
Well, first things first. When I got there last week, somebody was talking about it, boss battle, and I'm like, oh, what? And they were telling me about it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's neat. And then I flipped through a little bit, and I saw Homelander, and I was like, oh, cool, and that seems neat. And then I bought it, and I brought it home and read it, and it was a waste of time.
it's a nothing issue.
Is a nothing.
Okay, so DC.
It's a hey everybody, look. Back in the day, they put out a book that had Punisher, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Ghost Rider, right? And they were like, how do we get them all in one place? And they came up with this really good story, and it's where Blackheart comes from, who is the villain in the first Ghost Rider movie, right?
Yeah, he's the
But
demon.
that's where Blackheart debuts, okay? Now, the reason why that sold so much is because they had all these 4 guys. Now, what they're doing here is, hey, we not only have the DC guys, but we have all the IP that we own, too. Which is a shitload because we're fucking Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yeah.
And let's also use the worst IP.
Oh my God. Okay.
Homelander was cool.
So first of all, I think I've said on this.
But Annabelle was stupid.
We'll get there. I think I made it pretty clear on this show, and you've also had the similar sentiment. Yes, we cover these crossover books and shit on them for a reason, because I want to keep pointing out how fucking creatively bankrupt this shit is.
Yeah.
Like, are there times when crossovers could be really cool and work? Yeah, but it's usually something where it's 1-to-1 and the characters make sense to be together. Where this, almost all of it, none of it, only a few of these matchups actually make sense and work. And the 2 that do aren't even that good. It's all lackluster bullshit. Because I want to tell you something. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting, but first,
I forgot I was saying for you. Go ahead.
I want to give the credit to Jeremy Adams is the writer. We have 4 fucking artists: Ronan, Cliquet, Carmine Domingo. I'm sorry if I mispronounce these. Kieran, McKewon, and Pablo M. Collar are all the artists, and there's different art styles throughout the book for different universes. So the whole premise, and I'll give it to you right here in 2 sentences, is they go to fight the absolute universe, but we can't because we need to give the artists more time, apparently, or the writers, whatever the fuck.
We need to get more Omega energy.
We gotta stall. We have to stall to sell more books. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make up this thing where we freeze them in time, and so you don't have enough energy to fight them. So then he goes, we're gonna pull these Gorilla Grodd and some other fuckface. Let me pull it over.
It's Gorilla Grodd and Booster Gold.
The one with the
Or
the
no,
World Forger.
yeah, whatever. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Anyway, so how we're gonna get this energy? We're gonna go to different universes that are owned by Warner Brothers. Might as well just say we're gonna Warner Brothers fist fuck each other. That's what this fucking bullshit is. So guess what? We have Black Lightning and Plastic Man are fighting Sub-Zero and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Which, by the way, that's cool. Let's okay.
Let's read this Injustice.
No.
Comic book.
Hey, as we're going through it, let's rate whether this was worth checking out or not. I think that first one.
Yeah, if we're gonna rate it right now.
No, not the whole thing. Just that first one is Plastic Man and Black Lightning with who? It's Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Well, first it's just Sub-Zero, then Scorpion.
Whatever, but that's the matchup, right? Okay,
because it's Mortal Kombat. You have to have this too.
I kind of like that. That's interesting because it's Mortal Kombat. Okay, next one.
The only one.
What's the next one?
I would argue the best one and the one that makes the most sense is Wonder Woman fighting Red Sonja.
Yes,
makes perfect sense.
Which actually sucks. The actual story of Wonder Woman fighting Red Sonja it sucks. The story sucks. The art sucks.
I would say we're getting real shouty.
Sorry.
No, we both are. But yeah, I agree. Again,
so even though
the two fights that make the most sense, Superman and Homelander and Wonder Woman and Red Sonja aren't even that good.
They're terrible.
Annabelle does nothing. I don't know why she's in this. Why is Sabrina the teenage witch in this fucking book?
Yeah, with Star Sapphire?
What?
So anyway, so Wonder Woman Red Sonja makes sense, but it's done so poorly that I can't give it a fucking passing grade. What's the next one?
I mean,
Annabelle and Joker, so poorly done. I don't even give a shit about that doll. So fuck off. No.
Batwoman versus Vampirella, nothing.
No, I don't give a shit about that.
And at some point, it doesn't even matter because they don't even.
Star Sapphire versus Sabrina. No.
At some point, it doesn't matter because it all crumbles on top of each other, and it just
because guess what? They do get the Omega energy that they need to fight. Blah blah fucking blah. Oh, dude, I can't wait for you to pee on this, man. If I get back here next weekend and you've urinated on this DCKO number 4, I won't be like, hey, man, don't piss all over
You
my
know what?
comics.
By the way, I want to say
I'll say that's a fair.
I'm taking a victory lap. I'm taking a victory lap because, and you should too. And we both took a victory lap with the Age of Revelation.
Yes.
Because again, none of this shit matters.
No.
None of it matters.
No, it's a hey, we have openings in our publishing schedule, and we need to sell for the fucking stockbrokers or the stockbrokers.
And if you and look,
stockholders,
look,
fuck the stockholders.
Look. I know there's a lot going on in this world right now. So that's all I'm saying.
Alex Jones.
I'm just saying, folks. It's not a
You
lot.
got really like there's a lot. Going
Look,
on.
I know there's a lot of bad stuff happening right now, but I guarantee you, Marvel, DC. You know how much you would make if you guys would stop doing this shit?
$1 million, bitch.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
My point is,
Your father doesn't make that much money. Go ahead, sorry. Your point is
it's 7 figures.
Your point is
What I'm trying to get at is like, if you guys would just, there wasn't even a definitive winner in any of these fights.
no.
Which again shows you how
That's not the point, because the point is that they have to fight.
It's a
It doesn't
sparring
matter
match.
who
It's a
wins.
sparring match.
Yes, it doesn't matter who wins as long as they create enough Omega energy from those fights that the World Forger can. And they even
time out. I hate this is.
they even have a moment where he can't control their Omega energy, and Grodd has to help him. Remember that part?
Yes, of course. Because why
You
wouldn't
gotta
we?
have drama.
We gotta have the same story beat in every goddamn comic book.
I was reading it and I was like, I want to pee on this. This is such bullshit. So stupid.
I just and
And
I
then
know
there's a bear from
what-
a video
my-
game I don't know.
here's what I was trying to like. I get look. There's what I was trying to say, folks. There's a lot of shit going on in this world, right? I just want my comics to be good a little bit, and not because it's this same dude. They have been doing this shit ever since fucking Secret Wars. Once the minute Marvel learned we could cross over all our characters,
Yep.
that's what started all this shit. And it's sad in the year of our Lord 2026, we're still doing this same shit because why have it where you had to pick a side on your property when you could just fly out of the scene and you don't have to worry about it? It's like, who were you serving? This fanboy shit, it just that like what audience is there for that? Like and can we take the multiverse and shove it up our own asses and never touch it again? Can we just stop? I am sick of multiverse shit. I am so sick and tired of mashing these fucking action figures together and not having a story worth serving it. You know what I mean?
You know what we have to do? You know what we have to do is we have to wrestle in AI, okay? And then no, give me a second here. And then make it do what we want. And what that is you take all of the fucking books that you want to be a part of your continuity and you feed that to the AI.
and it makes a timeline.
And you have no. Give me a second. Yeah, you can create a timeline, but that's not the point. You have a Marvel AI director and a DC AI director. And every time some shithead has an idea for a story, they have to go to that AI director and talk to the little robot head and go, this is my idea for a story. And the fucking Marvel AI director will be like computing, and it will go through all the books that have come before it. And if any of that shithead's story idea has been done, he says, no. Here's all the books that have already done it. Go read those and come up with something better, you fuckface.
Or
Eliminate the human element. Because the human element will always say, that sounds cool. With a bunch of money. With a bunch of zeros.
Everybody
right?
likes smashing their
With a bunch of zeros.
Like I said, everybody likes smashing their action figures together. I understand it. In a way.
I don't know what that noise was.
And
Somebody having a stroke?
I just want my comics to be good. Is that too much?
Somebody
to ask?
taking a shit almost.
You know why? You know why I get frustrated? You know why I get frustrated with this whole DCKO bullshit? Because they pull stuff like that. And then you go to the Absolute Universe that has been crushing.
You know what
has
is
been
so
good.
You know what's ruining the Absolute Universe? This DCKO bullshit. I can't wait for you to read number 4 and be like, Fuck you,
Keep 'em away
DC.
from each other. I'm sick of it.
Fuck you.
I'm sick of it. Keep them away from each other.
Yes. Oh, dude, it is even worse. Ugh,
So-
there's one cool moment
Can we talk about the
between
absolute
Batman and Absolute Batman, and that is it.
and a kiss?
Yep, they fuck each other
I want that.
right in the butt.
Yeah. There's a video of that somewhere.
So
So anyway,
Batman,
Absolute Superman, number 16. By
I am a fan of the
let
new.
me get the credits in,
The new
mother-
artist, I think, is the new artist for the.
Oh, do you want to know the artist? Would you wait?
He's
a
the
second?
one who wrote, who drew the last issue. Remember? Juan Ferreyra.
Yeah, it's Jason Aaron is the writer, of course. Yeah, and Juan Ferreyra is the colors and the art.
He's also the colors. Yeah, I really like, especially the opening sequence is really neat. I love the alternate fucking
'Cause
Hawkman
It almost
origin.
well, the way that it's done is it almost looks like it's a cave drawing.
Yeah,
in a way, because it's
Yeah.
all that.
Because
Like,
he does his own colors too.
well,
so it's
and,
like,
and the
wow.
color is just that golden sand look.
It's all muted and sandy and.
Yeah. So the book opens in 1940 in the nation of Kahndaq, and the first thing we see is a fucking Black Adam lightning bolt.
Adam Teth.
Teth
Or
Adam.
Teth Adam, yeah,
Is it
whatever.
Teth Adam?
Whatever.
He's a fictional character. Whatever.
What do you mean he's black? All right.
So Carter Hall falls down the hill because he's well. First off, he finds out the person he's with is actually working for Hitler.
So they're in this big thing
They-
for Lazarus Corp,
Yes.
and he's looking at all this stuff, and one of the things he sees is this big mace. And the guy with him is like, yeah, that's perfect, but Berlin pays more, and he cuts his rope, and he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, well, and he's like, I never took you for a Nazi. He's like, well, I'm just doing it for the money. I don't give a shit about the whatever. And Carter Hall grabs on, he starts slipping, he grabs on the first thing he can, and that happens to be the handle of the mace.
Gives him power.
Which is the mace is so cool.
Mace is huge.
It's just this giant ball with a bunch of
Because
spikes.
I like that. Because I didn't.
Practically, completely useless.
I didn't like that.
If you actually built.
I didn't like that the mace was short.
Well, I was talking for a second, and you wouldn't let me finish.
I didn't like the mace was short in DC. Okay.
I wanted to say that if you built that, it would be useless because those big points would just break off.
Oh yeah.
But in the comics, it's fucking cool.
Well, you don't understand nth metal, so you don't know nothing.
Middle.
No.
I love the
But
fucking
I'm
design of
saying
Hawkman too.
I prefer his design is
The
great.
mummy and the fucking big old winged helmet and
But
shit.
I like that the mace is a two-handed weapon because I hated it how the mace was small. Because I think they wanted to make it kind of like a Mjolnir kind of thing.
They wanted to make sure it could be included with an action figure, dude. Don't you know?
Yeah, but the two-handed one looks cooler. So yeah, his design's great because we cut to modern day and he's got like this leathered black jacket, like it looks like almost like a biker.
Well, no.
But
So
he's got the mummy wraps.
He keeps running away, and he's
So
like,
he's-
well, "What the hell?" And
so
finally,
he's-
he just grabs him. He's like, "Don't do
I'm
that."
getting there.
well-
I want to talk about his design.
Yeah.
Because I like his.
He reminds me
the
of-
talons. I forgot about that.
Do you remember Black Hawk, the pilot?
Yeah.
They have like a comic book that reminds me of that.
The
a lot.
helmet's cool.
The helmet is so neat.
Yeah,
and
like you're saying, he's talking to him.
he's clearly had his lifespan altered because obviously he's like the same age he was in 1940,
Well, I think instead of reincarnating him, I imagine it just makes him immortal.
or
Or slows his
extra
aging,
mortal.
Yeah, or just makes him
Maybe
age.
not immortal, but extra mortal.
Because when he talks to him, he grabs him and he says, because he's trying to run away, and he's like, "Fucking stay here for a
Yeah,
second."
don't do that
And
again.
he's like, "They're screaming, they're all screaming." He's like, "There's people screaming everywhere. Just give me a second to have a chat with you." And
we'll obviously we'll get to his story, but before we do, I am a fan. I might not totally agree with Hawkman's advice to Superman, but I understand it. Anyway, so he's like, "Don't go and stop doing that." He's like, "You're not from Earth," and he's like, "No, it's the suit."
it's from
He
Thanagar.
explains, and
It's
he doesn't really explain how much he knows about Thanagar, but he does allude to the fact that he's never seen a Thanagarian.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, I could never. Look at that. So he essentially is like, he's like, kid. He goes, "I'm Dr. Carter Hall, archaeologist, retired, but back during the war when I was flying around busting Nazi skulls, they called me the Hawkman." Fuck yeah! And that's when the wraps unravel and he doesn't look like he's aged. And then it's the suit that's alien made of something called nth metal. And then he goes,
the
kid.
oh.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, let's take a walk. And his idea of him taking a walk is
The peacemakers, meanwhile, shoot this box and it infects this dude.
yeah,
It's important, asshole.
it's a Brainiac thing.
Anyway, so they're talking, and he's telling him about Iron Monroe.
Because I don't know if we should be breaking down. I don't know.
And he's telling him about Iron
we don't need to break
Monroe
down the
and
whole
Ollie Queen and who else does he say?
Oh, here we
Dr.
go.
Fate.
A bunch of you showed up.
Yeah.
He goes, I wasn't okay. Despite what everybody seems to think these days, freaking out like you're the second coming. You ain't the first man who could fly.
Neither was I.
I wasn't either, and I've been at this a long time. And then he says, let's see here. A bunch of you showed up at once. You're telling me that's some kind of coincidence? The big bat out east, the witch in the west, some runaway from Project Olympus, whatever the hell that landed on Evergreen. So, yeah, it's just
Yeah,
the
we don't know either because
But I do, yeah, but yeah.
fuck Green Lantern.
But, yeah, you mentioned that too. Iron Monroe, Wesley Dodds, Dr. Fate, Oliver Queen, they're all dead, apparently, in this universe.
Well, he asked him, like,
Or
do you
could
know?
they be?
Do you know? Read the thing. He asked
Do
him,
you
like,
know them?
like, no, because I was in space. No, because they're dead.
Yeah.
Or because they were stupid.
Yeah. Could also mean, he doesn't say dead, so it could also mean there's a secret JSA.
No, he says, right, you're right. But no, you're right. Hawkman could have, but the point is Hawkman is trying to tell him, like, hey, you need to do all this shit in secret. And Superman is saying, like, no. And Hawkman's like, if you make me come out here to talk to you and you disregard what I'm telling you, we're going to have a fucking problem. And Superman goes, okay. And he takes his fucking cape and takes him with him.
Yeah.
And it pisses him off some fears. He's like, motherfucker, you know.
Yeah, so they have a full-on fight.
Which is cool.
in the
but
sky.
then,
and then Lois Lane is trying to get a
yes.
job at the... Oh, my God. So we find
White.
she runs into Perry White where she thinks the Daily Planet would be, and he's like, yeah, it's a trash site now. And he goes, they get rid of the old grizzled old news hound who has just got to pay a living wage so you can bring in some kid who will work for ramen money. The plan isn't with a grand old gal once upon a time. And then she fucking Lois gets text from Jimmy and it says, OMG, just got a job at the Daily Planet. Any idea what a Metro desk editor is? I was like, damn, that's funny. So the fight I wanted to talk about because the art is just fantastic.
Yeah.
So they keep fighting.
Like I said, I'm a big fan of this new artist. I hope he keeps.
Yeah, the design on Hawkman's so fucking cool. Let him scream, Superman. Let's see if you can save yourself. And then he's just like, I'm gonna beat this shit out of you, just because I want. Because again, he's also doing this like, when's the last time you were tested?
My favorite part is when he's beating him up and he's like, "You think you're so fast that you don't need to learn how to throw a punch?"
Yeah.
Like you are a joke, man.
I've been doing
like
this
you are
for a
so
long time.
fast and so strong, and you don't even know how to throw a fucking punch. That's my favorite part, dude. When he's just kicking his ass.
Yeah, he's beating the shit out of him, and he's like, "That's it, microwave eyes. That's the best you got.
Yeah.
You ain't fighting peacemakers no more, champ. You're gonna need more than some fancy cape to save your ass." Like, I just love how he's just no nonsense. Like, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, and because again, he, like you said, he's trying to get across to him. I'm like, to be like, you need to listen to what I'm saying, and I am up to your power level, so I'm gonna beat it into you. Which is like, okay, this sounds like a guy who's been around since the 1940s. So yeah, they keep fighting, and then yeah, dude, when he finally gets him with the mace and sticks him with it, and then looks like you learn how to fight from watching TV. I learned from killing Nazis and Viet Cong and commie super spies.
Yeah.
Without me, you'll be dead in a week, Superman. Give me a fucking all absolute Hawkman book already.
Yes, please. Please, God.
Now tell me the truth. You were never in a single fight before you got these powers, were you?
Yep.
And then that's when Superman's like, "You're right." And now I'm gonna.
But I
beat
got
this
him now.
And you forgot this is my
The
book.
big full page
Dude,
spread.
The full page splash of him knocking Hawkman through a parking garage into the subway is fucking dope.
Great.
And then, boom! The next sequence we see them have to work together because they see a kaiju.
The Parasite.
That's the Parasite, a classic Superman villain. And then we cut to
the fucking Lex
twist.
Luthor shit.
The Lex Luthor twist is insane. I almost forgot about it. So we cut to the cliffhanger from last issue of Brainiac showing up in Missouri to look for Lex Luthor. Okay, so we get bald Lex Luthor talking to a bearded guy. And we find out the bearded guy is actually Lex Luthor. And he keeps saying, like, I'm not this guy. I'm just a normal farmer. Like, I'm a good, wholesome guy. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. So this makes Brainiac snap. And he goes, "You're not who I thought you were, Lex Luthor. You're nothing like the man of unquenchable ambition you're meant to be. You see, I've seen beyond this universe. I've seen a Luthor who raised himself up to throttle gods with his own hands, who carved his name in blood across the stars." And then he slowly turns into Brainiac. And he goes, like, his illusion breaks. This pitiful, shallow version of a shell of a version seems to lack the necessary motivation, but that's all right. My name is Brainiac, and I can be quite motivating. I'm like, this man is gonna butcher his family. What? I mean, obviously Superman's, but can he? He's got to deal with the parasite. But seriously though, Jason. Amazing job introducing this Hawkman. No bullshit. I want the
did not hit the ground running with this book. You did not. You did not. And
just whatever.
Let
Just
me put 'em
why
in my
not just get it
backpack.
after the show? What difference does it make?
Because there's a bunch. Because see all the books that have been sitting there for weeks now.
I give it an A, by the way.
But you have torn the roof off.
Well, I think, you know what I'd love? DC, listen to
Cheese?
me. DC, listen to me.
I love cheese.
And maybe this is already in the works. I don't know. Give me absolute Hawkman, but do the Kondak up to now. Like, I want to know. And if there's a way to do it, like get somebody like is it Javier Ramirez who was doing Absolute Manhunter or Martian Manhunter?
I don't know if I'd like him for that book.
No, hear me out. Or someone who could do something similar to like a Darwin Cook style of like period but have a different artist for different periods.
Chris Samney is very similar
you know what I mean?
to that style.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
Would be a good artist.
Ooh, you know what I mean?
But I like Ed McGuinness. I think would be a really good artist.
But or even have a different artist do it through like decades and have different artists or something like that.
Whatever.
What?
Whatever.
I'm just saying, give me that fucking book.
So okay, so we had 3 and then 3. So assuming there's another round of 3. Okay, let's have a thought experiment before we move on to the Doctor Strange.
Okay.
We had Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, the Trinity.
Sure.
Then we had Flash, Green Lantern, and Martian Manhunter. For largely, we both agree that only one of the second 3 is really worth a damn. First 3, fucking stellar. Keep getting better all the time. It's almost like, I mean, they haven't stumbled yet, right? You know what I mean? But the other 3, Martian Manhunter, I'm kind of still going along because I know it's a finite book. I know it's a 12-issue thing. And the art is gorgeous. But honestly, I don't really dig it. I don't really understand it. And Absolute Flash, Absolute Green Lantern can both fuck off. So let's assume there's 3 more, right? So far they're in waves, they're 1 and 1. They're batting 500. The first wave, stellar. Second wave, ugh. Third wave, Hawkman. What are the other 2? I say Aquaman, and who else?
Maybe you could do a cyborg. I'd be like
An absolute cyborg?
Yeah.
But how about the absolute cyborg is really just a dude?
An android. Absolute android. Cyandroid.
Cyandroid. And Aquaman will be like a real fish.
Cyanborg. Sounds like a color.
You know, we've
Cyan.
already seen in Wonder Woman frequent references to mermen and stuff. I just when are we getting absolute Aquaman? It's only a matter of time, right?
Be that double
And
A.
here's the fun stuff, is that Aquaman, as a character, is really dumb and really not worth his own book. So good luck trying to get it absolute book off the ground, because I already don't think Aquaman is really all that special. Like, he is literally made to be like in a JLA book. Oh, hey, there's Aquaman. What have you been doing? Oh, what? Great. Let's go fight something.
I just been swimming.
That's great. Let's go fight something. No, we don't need any of your backstory because you suck. You don't do anything. No, we don't. You don't need your own solo issue. You don't need a solo series. And for a long time, and even a little bit now because I'm not quite sold on it, but it's decent. Doctor Strange was like that. Just could not sustain his own book.
Yeah.
But I saw that he has been. I saw this last week. I didn't buy it. I know you said you.
X-Force?
I know you said you wanted to maybe check it out, but I was like, no, I don't want to spend any more money on this crap. I did buy Cyclops, but I didn't bring it.
Crap.
So right now, Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard because Doctor Doom took the Sorcerer Supreme of Earth. Now that Doctor Doom's gone and Mortal Thor is going on and stuff, I assumed, and rightly so, I think at some point, I think this is an ongoing series, not a 5-issue series. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it could be, but it says Legacy 451. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming this is an ongoing book. But Doctor Strange with writer Derek Landy, artist Ivan Fiorelli, and we get the first 2 issues. And it starts off, and Doctor Strange is trying to get back to Earth, and Odin's ravens are talking shit to him.
Odin's raven.
Huggin
and Moonin.
Huggin and Munnin, yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Why do I even bother?
So
Okay.
the story is that Doctor Strange.
I'm Nordic.
Doctor Strange
What
is
if I'm Nordic? You think about that?
Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard, and he is having troubles because his magic doesn't quite work the same.
Well,
And he comes, he hooks up with Sif and Angela,
I'm just saying, if I was
Thor's sister.
if I was a single man, I would not handle Asgard. I'm telling you right now, because Lady Sif and Angela, woof.
Oh, and then they even looked
All
at the
the angels
Valkyries.
in heaven?
Oh, yes.
So yeah. Anyway, what happens is Lady Sif says they need your help in Alfheim.
Mhm.
So he goes to Alfheim and meets up with Angela. This is great because they're kind of like there's like a kind of a buddy cop relationship between them in these first couple issues, and I love it because she just does not give.
She's the bad cop.
She does not give a shit. Like she's just like Doctor Strange. I presume Angela, you are imposing. I am aware. Like she just like I know I tower over you. Let's get over it. Like we're all big muscle mommies. We get it. Let's go.
Yeah, fucking hurt me.
Step on me.
Step on my balls.
I'm a cube. So anyway, they fly over to see what's going on, and they meet up with Rihalia. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Rihalia, you think?
Let me see.
The daughter of the queen.
Riala, and yeah, we still want to cut off his head.
So anyway, they're trying to deal with this dead dark elf. What's his name?
God.
Oh my God.
Elsa. What the fuck is Verboten? Whose evil threatened all of the 10 realms. Such was the danger we posed.
This dark wizard.
Odin tasked 2 whole choirs of angels to track him down and kill him, and they did. He killed all of her sisters, and she bound him. But the elves won't let her do it. So, because they're like, well, that's just kind of, we don't want to do the thing with the thing and open up the coffin. And they're like, so if we let Doctor Strange do it, and Angela's like, I'll help you, I guess. So everybody leaves.
I
So
just love
a
that she
compromise.
enters that conversation going, I don't care.
Queen Elsa, as Sorcerer Supreme and a medical doctor, would you permit me to examine your grandson's remains in private? If I can confirm that this is indeed Verboten, would that settle the debt to everyone's satisfaction? Everybody's like, okay. So she's like, no. They're like, okay. So they all go away for a bit, and the angel goes to Doctor Strange. She's like, I still need you to cut off his head. She's like, what? Well, because he's still not dead.
Yeah,
All right,
he's not
fine.
really dead.
I
in
won't
this
break my word to the
he's
queen,
just
whatever.
been
So he
asleep.
goes, and again, remember at the beginning of the issue, his magic isn't working quite right.
And he said he would hold him so she could go in and cut his head off. You know.
Yes. So one of the strongest shields known to magic can be constructed in moments, but I need to take my time with the stasis spell that comes next. I don't want to take any unnecessary wait. Oh, no. I don't know what year it is, Wizard, but what a time to be alive. And it is Verboten. And
like,
he just starts killing
Beating the
angels
shit
left
out-
and
yeah.
right, just murdering them. And Strange is like, you can't fucking do that, dude. And he's like, whatever. And Riala, a dark version of Riala shows up, and Angela has to fight her off before she already kills like a bunch of the other angels too, and they end up chasing Verboten away.
Yeah.
And at the end, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna have to fucking possess my own self now." Yep.
Yeah, so he has to like turn into a dark version of himself, pretty much.
To
like
fight.
An evil version of himself to fight him.
And we go. That moves us on to number 2.
Again, I'm enjoying that Angela is like a second character.
The
in
art
this,
is interesting. It's almost cartoonish a little bit, but it is. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
There's a cartoon quality to it. I mean, the violence is very real, obviously. I mean, you can tell that somebody like just got their head cut off and shit like that.
Yeah. But yeah, he's fighting and he's like clever little elf because he knows that he's opening a portal and he brings through a fucking dragon. Yeah. So when he brings through the dragon, this is what I love. Is cuz we have Doctor Strange being this wizard and like I love that it's kind of leaning on fantasy tropes where it's like, well, of course the wizard has to call his tank to deal with the dragon. So yeah, she flies in. She's like, I'm on it. Like, I'm going to beat the fuck out of this. So she fights the dragon while he's dealing with him. And then my favorite was when she's like, stay. Yeah. And then she's like, close this portal and send this thing back or I'm going to make it my pet. It's like, no, keep the dragon. That'd be cool. Yeah. So they send the portal. He defeats the dark wizard and sends the dragon through the portal. But the bad guy got away. I can't remember his name. Verboten got away, and they come back to the kingdom.
Real original.
We also find out more about the culture of heaven, about the men on the heaven, that they're just kind of like these religious monks that just are there to procreate and make more angels, essentially.
They literally show up once a year to fuck.
Which is like... And then they pray all the other times? That sounds like a pretty solid gig, man.
Can I do that once a year? You know what? Hey, you know what? I would have gotten laid 5 times in the last 5 years if that was my life. Instead of 0.
0. Where's it at? Oh yeah. So then we find out what happened where there was a bargain between her and Verboten where he was supposed to take her firstborn to win. He was like, I'll let you capture me.
So Riala lied.
Yeah.
She's a big liar. Phony pants. And she has to fess up to it. Doesn't she get killed too at the end of this issue?
The queen, yeah.
Yeah, Riala.
No, the queen is Riala's her daughter.
Oh, right.
The queen is Idris or something. Idrisil. I don't even know. But anyway, yeah, the queen they're talking and then they realize, wait a minute, because he wants to kill children. Like he wants to kill all the children. That's his main goal. And they realize, how could they kill children now? And they're like, oh shit! So they run back to all the men that are there, the anchorites, which that's a funny name. So yeah, they're all dead, and even the little like prophet oracle, I guess would be like they're you know how every mythology has their like prophecy person. Yeah, they're dead.
Them damn prophecy people.
Them damn prophecies. And yeah, so then we find out Dark Riala's with him, and he's like, "Why don't we resurrect?" Verboten's like, "Why don't we resurrect my mom and kill her again for fun?" And that's how the issue ends.
So I don't know where this series is going. So far, we have 2 issues of this stuff with this Verboten.
Yeah.
To be really honest, if I find out that it's like a 5-issue series, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, and
what's going on in Marvel right now is that the Armageddon stuff is coming this summer, which who knows what the fuck is that all about? Everybody's recovering from Doom being the
Doom. So like, there's the X-Men stuff that's dealing with the Revelation shit, but then there's like, yeah, the
X-Men are in Alaska now after the fall of Krakoa. I don't know why. Oh yeah, no, I bought Cyclops #1 today.
Okay.
Let me just start by saying that you have a guy like Thor, or Captain America or Iron Man, and they have their own books in their own right, and eventually you're like, it would be really cool if we have these 3 or 4 characters together as a team. And then what you do is you go, okay, we have this team book, which doesn't necessarily have any continuity with their solo book. And that's how you do that. You never take a team book and then try and split off solo books like Wolverine or Rogue or Cyclops or Magic or Colossus or Kitty Pryde or Nightcrawler or Psylocke or let's keep going, right?
Yeah.
Beast. But, you can't do it. And I got to say this. While I didn't bring it with me because I haven't quite read it yet, I did enjoy reading it, and there are elements of it that I like. The fact remains is that you're still trying to have a solo adventure with a character who shows up every month in this team book. And that was where they were introduced, and that is where they should stay. Stop trying to give me a solo book.
I see what you mean. I don't think every X-Men character deserves a book.
But have you seen they had Deadpool and
Rogue.
Cyclops today? Rogue's got one. Magic's got one. Storm's got one. What are you doing?
Well,
I don't have that much
by
money.
the way, what did you think of these 2 issues? By the way, just real quick.
To finish up on Doctor Strange, I'll give it a solid B. It's not.
I would say that as well.
It's not blowing me away, but it's enjoyable. And again, I always have wanted to be like, cool, Doctor Strange has a good book. Because he's an interesting character. But then when you start reading his books, you're like, yeah, he kind of sucks.
Yeah. But back to your other point.
But overall, I give it a B. And I'm going to keep reading it because it's going to have something to do with Mortal Thor eventually.
I agree. And I think it's a couple of things. I think that with like the Rogue and the Storms, I truly think Marvel is trying to capitalize on, because I think with Marvel Rivals, I think they're also trying to capitalize on X-Men 97 coming. That's going to be coming back this year. I don't know when, but it is coming back this year.
Something else is coming out soon.
Daredevil.
March?
The end of March, yeah.
Yeah, which I can't wait for that.
Hey, he's got the black suit. You see that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Why
do I wake up?
The black suit with the giant red D's?
Why do I torture
with the
myself?
Giant double D's?
And record this show with you every week.
I love you.
Because you hate it.
I love you.
You hate this show.
You know what? I still watch it, which, unlike you, I love The Wire, and you refuse to watch it.
You don't love The Wire?
That guy, he died. That actor.
Yeah, he did. A few years ago.
No, recently.
Yeah, like a few years ago. A few could be 3, could be 5, could be 6.
No, I mean like a couple of days ago.
He was dead before that, I thought. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious.
I'm not being funny.
I'm not either. I'm not trying to.
Okay, then shut up. Because
I could have swore he died like a few years ago. I'm not trying to do a bit. I just could have swore. Are you looking it up? Are you trying to fact check me?
Yeah, because
all right, I want to be accurate, I guess, but you seem offended. I'm not trying to offend.
I am angry at you.
You are mad. Well, he does that. Thanks so much for listening.
December 30th, 2025.
Well, I apologize.
About a month ago. He was also a frequent collaborator of Spike Lee. Clay Davis. Isaiah Whitlock Jr. was his name. Clay Davis was the character he played on The Wire. And another reason for you to watch The Wire.
I don't know why I thought that guy passed away a few years ago. That's weird. Anyway.
Jerk.
I'm sorry. I said I was sorry.
Now we know how you feel about great actors. Not at all.
Well, in my defense, I didn't watch The Wire.
Yeah. Well, don't you
I never will.
Don't you feel stupid now? Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.